The in-laws depend on their daughter-in-law's money.
This is the story of Madhu, who worked at the same time as managing her household. One morning, she quickly prepares breakfast and lunch for everyone. After finishing, she looks at herself. Well, it's good that the food is ready so quickly, but because of all the hard work, my sari is dirty again, and my body is sweating profusely. Now I have to take another bath before going to the office. Madhu goes back to her room, takes another bath, and gets ready for work. She goes and serves breakfast to everyone. Just then, her mother-in-law, Neelam, interrupts her and says, "Daughter-in-law, I don't understand how many saris you have to change and how many times you have to bathe in a day. Is water free in our house?" "Mother, tell me, what should I do? It's a rule in this house that daughters-in-law don't go into the kitchen without bathing. Now, after preparing breakfast and lunch for everyone, my sari and clothes get dirty and my body smells of sweat. After that, I have to shower again so I can go to the office clean. Then when I return from the office, I have to shower again. So I do this 3 or 4 times a day." "So Bobby, stop all of this. You start counting your tasks every time I see you. You make me count even more than you actually do. You do this, I did that. Now you're even listing your tasks 40 times.
You're absolutely right, Ruchi. I'm really tired of explaining this to Madhu, but she doesn't listen.
Madhu feels very bad after hearing these things from her in-laws. Her heart breaks, but she doesn't say anything, knowing that nothing she says or does is of any use. She immediately takes her lunch and leaves for the office. Madhu arrives at the office and, forgetting all her worries, plunges into work. She was the most promising employee on her team. In the evening, her boss, Anjali, gathers her entire team and says, "Listen, everyone, there's great news. Our company has won the international project we've all been working so hard for. But now the workload will increase. We'll have to work day and night for the next month. Ma'am, we're all ready. We'll give it our all." That's the passion Madhu and Sonu need. The company will give a special bonus of 3 lakh rupees and a promotion to whoever performs best on this project. I hope you all take advantage of this opportunity. No matter what happens, I'll put my heart and soul into this project. She will help her family and earn respect in her own family. With this thought in mind, Madhu started coming home late every day because of the intense workload. But as soon as she arrived, she would be met with taunts. "Here comes the queen. It's 9 p.m. The stove is cold at home. Have you made your bed in the office?" "Mom, I told you it's a big project. I'm about to get a bonus, so I'll be a little late. I'll quickly cook dinner."
Madhu, what's this? Just because you're earning money, will you forget your household responsibilities? At this age, Mom has to make tea herself.
"Vinay, I prepared everything in the morning. I just need to make dinner. I'm tired, and you can't help me." "Bobby, Billy has come home from work. Why would he help you? This household chores are your responsibility, aren't they? Going to the office is your choice, not ours. We never forbade you from going to the office, nor did we ever allow you to." "What are you talking about? I agree that I'm allowed to work. But that doesn't mean you should treat me like this, was good. I'm not working for myself, but for our family, so that we don't have any problems in the future."
We've never had any problems, and we never will. So you don't need to use your mouth or your brain too much. Go and cook.
Madhu goes into the kitchen without a word and rolls out Rhodas crying. She can't understand why she's working so hard. Time passes, and with time, a month passes, and after that month, the project is complete. Anjali stands up in front of everyone in the office and announces, "I'm very proud to say that Madhu deserves the lion's share of the credit for this project's success. Madhu, your dedication and hard work have brought glory to the company. Here's your 300,000 check and your new promotion letter. From now on, you're our department head." Hearing such words from her boss, Madhu is overjoyed, and tears of joy well up in her eyes. She thinks that when she shares this good news at home, everyone will embrace her. She takes sweets and something for everyone and heads home. "My family will surely be overjoyed to hear about my promotion, and will pat me on the back with joy. I know they may talk a little about beauty, but when they hear about my promotion, everyone in the house will be overjoyed." As Madhu enters the house, she feels a silence. I was sitting on the sofa with my head bowed. My mother was crying, and Ruchi was also worried. What happened? Why are you all sitting like this? Look what I brought for you all. I got a promotion, and you're keeping...
Quiet, Madhu. You're so concerned about your happiness, and here I've lost everything. My company has closed. Today, I and everyone else have been fired. I don't know how to pay the rent or Ruchi's fees.
Oh my god, what will happen now? My son has lost his job. Now we'll be on the streets. This is all your evil-eyed daughter-in-law for constantly boasting about your wealth. Yes, Baya's so worried, and here you are distributing sweets. Madhu remains calm. She slowly opens her bag and lays out a check of 3 lakh rupees in the promotion. Vinay, look, this is a bonus of 3 lakh rupees, and now my salary has also increased. I will take care of the house until you find a new job. Ruchi's fees will also be paid from this. I never showed any favor, Vinay. I just wanted you to consider me your part. Hearing Madhu's words, everyone falls silent.
Madhu, forgive me. I was so blind. I treated your hard work as a taunt, whereas you were laying the foundation of our future. If you hadn't brought this money today, we would have been ruined.
Daughter-in-law, I regret my words. I used to nag you for water and cerise, but I couldn't see that you are the biggest shield in our house. Forgive me, son. You are the real Lakshmi of this house. Sister-in-law, I was the most wrong. I made fun of your hard work. From now on, I promise that I will do half the household chores myself before you leave for office, so that you don't have to take 2 baths and you can get ready comfortably. Tears of joy start flowing from Madhu's eyes. He was happier than the bonus, knowing that his family had accepted him wholeheartedly. Now, when Madhu woke up in the morning, Neelam would have tea ready for her, and Ruchi would help her in the kitchen. Madhu now proudly went to the office and returned in the evening, smiling and loving. Well, sister, there's no shortage of anything in our house. Dheeraj has a good job earning a salary of 1.5 lakh rupees a month.
We also have land in our village. Papa, I remembered you made that 2.5 crore rupee deal, uncle? Had told me, Oh, son, I've put all my work aside for a while. I'll only go back to the village after your wedding. Your wedding is necessary first because I have a long list of commitments. If I go back to the village once, I won't be back for 4 months. Now, tell me, do you like Radhika, Radha? Yes, Papa. So, brother, our son likes Radhika now. And we both like Radhika very much. Now, ask Radhika if she likes Dheeraj.
I have no objection to this relationship, Dheeraj. I just want our future relationship to be based on love and trust. I tolerate everything in life, but I absolutely hate lies. I haven't hidden anything about myself from you. I'd like you to keep nothing from me either.
Radhika, I promise. I will never lie to you.
Radhika and Dheeraj's marriage is finalized. Radhika was an educated woman with an office job. After marriage, she thought she might no longer have to work because, as far as she'd been told, her in-laws were well off. But Radhika noticed her in-laws behaving strangely. After the wedding, Dheeraj, how many days off did you take from work? When did you leave office?
Bored spending all day with me?
No, it's nothing like that. I was just asking. Hey, daughter-in-law, how much shagun was in that envelope that Sumitra gave you yesterday? I had 100 euro, Mom. Okay, please give it to me. I don't know where I left my wallet. Your father isn't home, either. Please take this. Radhika's mother-in-law had been making similar excuses every day, gradually taking all the shagun envelopes that had arrived. Radhika found this all strange. 2 months had passed since the wedding, yet she hadn't seen her father-in-law talk about going to the village, and Dheeraj wasn't even mentioning going to the office. Radhika needed some money for personal expenses. She asked Dheeraj for some money. Dheeraj, I need some money. I need to buy some essentials from the market.
Radhika said, sorry, I'm completely out of money. You can ask Mom and Dad.
Okay. Radhika asked her mother-in-law for some money. Daughter-in-law, I told you my wallet hasn't been found for the past few days. I was actually asking you for money myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked my daughter-in-law for money. Father, do you have some cash or deposit it in my account? I'll withdraw the cash.
Dheeraj's wedding has cost a fortune. There's not a single penny left in the account, and the land is up for sale.
Radhika couldn't understand what was going on. No one in the house had any money. Radhika had some money in her account. She went out to the market for a while. After a few purchases, she was about to deduct the money from the shopkeeper, and she was shocked. Brother, you probably added the wrong bill.
Sister, you're absolutely right. You're Dheeraj's wife, right? Sudarshanji's daughter-in-law? Your father-in-law and husband have stopped coming to my shop. They don't even take my calls. I owe you 5,000 rupees and haven't paid it for months. Legally speaking, you're also a member of their family. So 5 of my previous and the current 600 rupees.
Brother, give me until this evening. I'll return all your money.
Madam, every borrower says this, but they never do. We don't have the time to run after a loan, huh? You do the calculations for me right now.
Okay, brother, I'll give it to you right away. Asking mom and dad won't be right. I'll ask Mayank. Radhika spoke to her younger brother, Mayank. Mayank had also just gotten a new job. He immediately deposited 10,000 rupees into his sister's account. Radhika paid off the shopkeeper's debt and returned home furious. But the house had changed completely. Dheeraj was lying on the front bed with a plaster cast on his leg. Where was her daughter-in-law? Look what happened. Our Dheeraj's leg is broken. The doctor has prescribed 4 months of rest. How did he break suddenly?
I was supposed to get some old files from the upstairs cupboard. I had to take them to the office tomorrow. Suddenly, I lost my balance on the stool and fell down. I don't know how the household has become so heavy for us. Dheeraj got hurt and the land I was supposed to sell in the village also didn't go through with the deal. I don't know how we'll manage the household expenses.
Daughter-in-law, if you don't mind, let me tell you something today. Like you used to work, can you still work like that yet? It doesn't feel right for a daughter-in-law to earn and we'll eat, but we have to, daughter-in-law. No problem. I'll start looking for a job tomorrow. Don't worry. With me around, there won't be any financial problems at home. Radhika saw that Dheeraj had a plaster cast on his leg and couldn't go to the office for a while, so she decided it was best to find a job. The very next day, Radhika started going for job interviews. Radhika got a job in a good company. The salary was 70,000 rupees. Radhika had experience, so she didn't face any problems. But as soon as the month ended, Radhika's father-in-law handed her a list of expenses.
Radhika, daughter-in-law, I've written down all the expenses on this slip. You see, your salary has arrived. How should I spend it?
Daughter-in-law, please, give me the 57,000 rupees too. I have to take Dheeraj to the doctor. The doctor will check him up. You'll be at the office. I'll take him to the doctor right away.
Okay, sir. This is 60,000 rupees, mother. You take care of it. Whatever expenses you have. You keep this 5 rupees, sir. I've kept some for my daily office trips. For the next 2 months, Radhika handed over her entire salary to her in-laws and you. She didn't save anything for herself. One day, Radhika got an early leave from work, and when she arrived home, she was stunned. The picture that had been painted before her was false. The truth was right in front of her. A fake plaster cast of Dheeraj's leg lay on the sofa on the side. Tears welled up in Radhika's eyes. She immediately called her parents in anger and asked them to come to her in-laws' house. My parents should come. I'll decide for you guys now.
Radhika, just listen to that. We were about to tell you.
Hearing the noise, the neighbors came into the house. You all should see it too. These are my in-laws who live off my crumbs. My husband who is robbing me of my salary by faking an accident. My mother-in-law, father-in-law, husband raised my number 1 frauds. Radhika's grief overflowed with tears. Radhika broke all ties with her husband and in-laws. In some way, Radhika's parents were also at fault for not investigating Radhika's in-laws at the time of the wedding. But in today's times, it's essential to have complete information about both the groom's and bride's families before a marriage to avoid fraud and deception.